Okay, let's talk about this right away. Is it really possible to win in football betting? Look, I don't know how many matches you've watched, but we've all had that moment where we've said, this time I'm definitely going to win. So, is this really based on strategy or is it pure luck? That's what we're laying out on the table today. And I've got two great experts with me. Yes, two amazing names who've swum through the deep waters of football, collected the pebbles of betting, and somehow still managed to stay afloat. Ross and Lucas. Lucas, what do you say to people who claim they've found the path to success in betting but end up getting blindsided every time? You know, the ones who are like, I lost all week, but now I'm going to win for sure.
If you're losing every week, the universe is telling you this, my friend. These losses are not an illusion. They are reality itself. Reality is dancing before your eyes. So why are you still chasing that pink balloon? You're losing because the system doesn't like you. There's an electrical conflict between Mother Earth and the gods of luck.
Yeah, that was something. Okay, Ross, how do you interpret Lucas's slightly confusing analysis?
Look, Rachel, I'm not sure what Lucas is saying, but here's what I'll tell you. Success in football betting begins with mathematics and ends with emotions. Let's say there's a Fenerbahce Galatasaray derby. There are two options. Either you'll say, I'm going to win, or you'll say, I lost again. There's no in between. But here's the critical point. When betting, the brain should be active, not the heart. And also, as Lucas said, if you keep losing, the problem isn't with you. It's with the entire football world. They're playing it wrong.
Ross, actually, everything on the football field is a simulation. The movement of the ball, the players running, the referee's whistle, all of it is written with the codes of the universe. Don't you know? That's why the responsibility for losing in bets doesn't fall on us. Even when we win, it's just a mistake. We are mere users wandering through these codes.
Of course. Okay, Lucas, let's leave the simulation theory aside for a moment. Ross, back to the real world. What is value betting? People hear this term but don't really understand what it is. How do we find this so-called value?
Value betting comes into play when the odds are higher than what you think they should be. Let's say, for example, a team has a 60% chance of winning, but the odds are higher than that probability, like 2.10. That's where the value is. So, it's actually about tracking odds and analyzing the performance of teams properly. Of course, you need a bit of analysis, a bit of math, and a bit of common sense. But don't forget, even when you find value bets, you can still lose, because football is involved. That ball is round.
Ah, Ross. Odds. Who sets these odds? An office? A robot? What if those odds are actually being set in a completely reversed universe? You might be right, or maybe not, but I think the real value bets are the ones we never play, the ones we're afraid to take. Like, will there be a penalty, or will the referee do a backflip before blowing the final whistle? These are the bets with real value.
Did you really just say that? A penalty or no penalty bet? Is that your understanding of value?
Of course, Rachel, because the more bizarre a bet you choose, the more likely the universe is to surprise you. And that's where the real value hides.
Okay, Lucas, I'm not going to argue with you about the universe. But Rachel, continuing on value bets, for example, analyzing the last 10 matches of the home team, considering their away performance, and predicting how it will affect the result is critical. What bettors miss is this: if you don't make predictions based on data, you usually lose. Not because of Lucas's universe theories.
Ross, don't you think Lucas's universe theories might work one day? One day we could be wrong and he could be right.
On that day, all the bettors will applaud me.
When that day comes, I'll quit betting altogether.
Okay, I'm reeling it in. Let's get a bit more concrete. Lucas, what do you think about live betting? I mean, is the universe involved there too?
Ah, live betting. It's where all the dynamics of the universe manifest. At any moment, anything can happen. A goal in the 90th minute, or the referee blows the final whistle. Meanwhile, time bends, the universe vibrates, and your odds fly through the air. Live betting, Rachel, I believe, is the gateway to the parallel universe of football.
Look, I can kind of agree with Lucas on live betting, but only a little. Live betting really requires analyzing while watching the game. It's crucial to observe the team's performance on the field and make quick decisions. If a team is constantly attacking, you can predict that a goal might come in the second half. But it has nothing to do with the universe's doors.
Okay, from Ross, we learned that analysis is important in live betting, and from Lucas that the universe is part of everything. But Ross, when creating a strategy for live betting, what should we consider? Can you share some practical tips?
Sure, Rachel. For example, it's very important to observe the team's playing styles in the first half of a match. If one team is playing offensively and the other is responding with defense, the chance of a goal increases in the second half. Also, watching for substitutions is key. If a tired striker is replaced with a fresher forward, that could completely change your betting strategy.
Sure, but what if it starts raining? The ball gets slippery, the players fall. And what if a lightning bolt strikes and they end the match early?
Lucas, I didn't factor in lightning, but yes, weather conditions could be important too.